Hey, what's up? So today we are going over the best and the worst characters from each class. We're not even going to waste any time because I have a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. First, starting off with the tanks. Alright, now who is the worst Vanguard slash tank in the game? I'm not gonna lie, this took me a very long time to think about. I'm just kidding, it's Penny Parker. And I'm not even gonna lie, I really do like Penny as a character. Like, she's not a bad character, she's just not really fit for her job. Feels like that she was put in the wrong league. That's why most of the time you won't see Penny tanking. More or less, she'll be in the back line, setting her little traps everywhere. Not saying that she isn't good for certain things, but she doesn't really fit the persona of what a tank is. Like, a tank is supposed to be pushing the front line, getting you closer to the enemy goal slash objective. Penny can't do that, except with her ultimate, which, by the way, is just a reskin of Captain America's ultimate. Think about it. They both get a health boost, they both run really fast, and they both are able to do more damage. Come on now. It's literally a copy and paste. It's like Penny copied the homework on Captain America, and she just changed his name so that she wouldn't get caught. But despite this, don't think that Penny is a bad character. Like, she can definitely be useful in certain situations. She just doesn't really fit what a tank is or what a tank should be. But that doesn't mean that she isn't useful, right? Unlike some other characters we'll get into later. Also, by the way, she can stop almost any ultimate in the game, and I feel like that deserves bonus points because some of these ultimates can be some of the most rage-inducing shit you have ever seen. And that's coming from a TSB player. Alright. Moving on to the best tank, we have this motherfucker Bruce Banner. Now, what makes Bruce Banner so good? It's that goddamn hopping ability. This nigga can be hot, bro. This nigga will be in your backline, fucking up your healers, giving them the ass whooping of a lifetime, then be back in his fucking backline, getting healed up and protecting his healers with that dumb ass gamma shield. And speaking of fucking shield, don't even get me started on that fucking team up he has with fucking Namor and Black fucking Panther. It's some bullshit. But at the same time, I can kind of see why that would happen. Like, there's a reason why Hulk is one of the most banned characters of all time. Not to mention, just like Penny, not only can he protect himself and his teammates, but he can also stop almost any ultimate in the game too, with that one attack that freezes you in place for a few seconds. He can get flyers to get knocked down to the ground and everything. Like, there isn't really nothing you can't do with this nigga. And if you have good supports behind you, Hulk will always be your best option. Don't even get me started on his ultimate. Not only does it give you a butt ton of health, not only does it allow you to knock niggas out the sky, not only does it allow your abilities to charge up way faster than they would normally, but on top of all of that, he can also perform full ass combos like this is a fucking fighting game in his ultimate, so that's something you gotta look forward to. Every time I see a ultimated Hulk running towards me or a pissed off Hulk, I just think about the tank from Left 4 Dead 2 and how I'm about to get super punched across the map and probably turned into a ragdoll, like a fucking chew toy. And the worst part is, there's nothing I can do about it. Now, moving on to the opposite of tank, supports. Your support, you have one job, just heal the niggas. Right? And I know, I can already hear the supports in the comments right now. I know, it's easier said than done, we get that. But who's the best support for the job? Now, the best support, in my opinion, is still Luna Snow. You can't beat Luna Snow. And yes, it's because of her ultimate. Her ultimate can do everything any other supporter can do, but just way better. You literally give your whole team invincibility for a few seconds, and unlike Invisible Woman where you have to stay in a certain area, you can move with your team and constantly push up. There's a reason why Iron Man is always targeting Luna Snow when she uses her ultimate, because he knows that if he misses that one shot, that his team is going to be fucked. Not to mention, a good Luna Snow can damn near be registered as a DPS, because that one attack where she freezes your dumbass, oh my god, that is one of the most rage infuriating things, because you know there's nothing you can do about it, just like with Hulk, right? Nothing you can really do when she freezes your dumbass.
That don't work.
Again, they had to nerf her ultimate because it was just too good. Speaking of getting a chance to do some shit, let's talk about the worst support. Fucking Ultron. Not only does this nigga have a low healing output, which you're a fucking support, that's literally your entire job, but he also can't really defend himself. You know how I said how Luna has those snowballs that she can like freeze you with and fuck you up with, especially if she hits you in the head? Yeah, Ultron doesn't really have any of that. Not to mention, all of his really healing or support abilities require you to stay close. And if you played any match of Marvel Rivals, you know, especially with DPS, these niggas like to go far and off and do their own thing. So that's why Ultron really sucks. It's really some more reasons too. His damage is really mediocre at best. Like, So like you're not gonna find yourself getting a bunch of kills with him, right? Which I get it, I can forgive that because he's a support. But nigga, damn, you should at least be able to fend for yourself, at least until the DPS fucking can get here and deal with him. Like it feels like with Ultron, he's trying to be part-time DPS and part-time healer, but the only problem is he kind of sucks at both of them, which is why whenever I see an Ultron player, I know we're either gonna lose. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some Ultron players that be beaming niggas from across the map, but that is few and far in between, guys. But yeah, Ultron is the worst support. Alright, now we're moving on to our last category, DPS. Probably the most controversial class in this entire game. You got a little bit of everything. You got annoying, you got good, you got bad, and then you got neutral. But who's the worst character in DPS? Come on, is this even a question? It's Black Widow.
Oh my god, dog. Oh, hell, man. What the fuck?
Not even gonna sugarcoat it. Everything about this bitch sucks, and she is just a normal human. I don't know why she is in the game with niggas like this, bro. Like, first of all, you have to be good to aim with her. Like, you have to have precise aim with her, which already makes her shitty because there's characters that you don't have to aim with at all. And I'm looking at you, Scarlet! But yeah, like you have to literally aim and be like a top tier aiming god with her. And don't even get me started on her goddamn moveset. You wanna know what Black Widow can do? She can shoot, she can run, and she can kick.
So, what's your superpower?
Kicking.
Oh, right, because none of us can kick. Hey, which one of you guys can kick? Hulk, stop being nice.
Sorry.
And before you fucking nerds in the comments say, she has batons too. You mean those reskinned fucking sticks you find outside that barely do any fucking damage? Like, nobody is scared of Black Widow, bro.
You hit my car. What seems to be the problem?
He hit my car, officer. Look, I got the proof right here.
He got a flip phone.
Unless if the stars align and a solar eclipse happens and you get that one really good Black Widow who's just beaming headshots, which is probably cheating, by the way, but who's just beaming headshots on the enemy team, you're not gonna like Black Widow. Even if she's on your team, and if she's on the enemy team, all everyone sees is just a free kill. Nobody is intimidated by her, bro. Also, don't even get me started on her shitty ass ultimate. You know, ultimates are supposed to cause some level of fear because you know how dangerous they can be. They're literally called ultimates because they're their ultimate last final attack, bro. Like, bro, some ultimates have me shit my pants. Like Doctor Strange, Magneto, Iron Man, even someone like The Thing. All those ultimates put fear in my eyes, right? But with Black Widow, nobody's getting scared when you hear her ultimate line. You're just thinking, oh, okay. Like, bro, Black Widow sucks dick. She's the worst character in this game. And I feel like you don't need me to tell you that because I'm sure you are a somewhat smart human being. Now, who's the best DPS in this game? Now, this was probably the hardest choice I had to make. I'm just kidding. It's Iron Fist.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I know. I just pissed off all the Spider-Man, Moon Knight, and fucking Bucky players. No, it's Iron Fist. And let me explain to you why before you go typing in the comments for the third time this video. Like, nigga, do you have nothing else to do with your life? Well, let me explain why Iron Fist is the best. He can do a bunch of shit. If is there a BP in your backline just fucking up your healers, giving them the worst time, send Iron Fist on his ass. If you're solo tanking and need help pushing forward, Iron Fist is great for that too. Not to mention that he can fucking heal himself and deflect any attack in the fucking game, including ultimates, by the way. Like, imagine you think you finally got this nigga and you're popping your ultimate and you're about to hit this nigga and you're so excited only just to hear that fucking parry sound and you know you're about to get the meanest ass beating of your fucking life. Not to mention he can be part-time healer if you team him up with the best healer, Luna Snow, and he can heal your back line for you, or he can heal your front line helping you push. So you could be rocking triple support with Luna and Iron Fist and really have 4 supports, just part-time. And unlike Ultron, he does both his jobs really well. And if you know how to use this nigga, he can be devastating. But wait, there's more. You think you're safe by using Iron Man or Ultron and flying up in the air? Nope, because he can go for flyers too. He literally sticks to flyers like how Moth sticks to a fucking lamp. So don't think just because you're in the air, you're gonna be safe from this nigga. And don't even get me started on his ultimate. His ultimate's kind of like Hulk's, where it doesn't really give him any new moves or new moves. It just makes his current moves way stronger and have way less cooldown. Which with Hulk, that's reasonable. But not with this motherfucker. You remember that move I was just talking about earlier that can deflect any attack in the game as long as you hit it just right? Bro, now normally that cooldown is like what, 15 seconds, right? That takes it and it shrinks it down to 3. So you're practically fucking invincible. If you can literally maneuver and move right, you could be in the enemy backline 1v6 and just be blocking and deflecting everything because your move charges up so quick. But once your move does run out, you're kind of fucked. Not to mention his kick does extra bonus damage if you are on low health. And if that wasn't already enough, he can gain bonus health from healing. Not to mention if he assists in taking down, he also gains bonus health. This motherfucker is damn near unstoppable. Now yes, he's not perfect. If you get a Scarlet Witch or a Namor, he's gonna have a pretty rough time dealing with that, right? But Jesus Christ, man, he can literally do almost every job in this fucking game. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was a bit rushed, but you know, I'm editing all this on my shitty ass phone, but I'll see if I can get some better equipment. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. My next video will probably be on Sparking Zero or another video on Marvel Rivals, depending on this one does. And yeah, peace guys, Leo out.